Hi everyone, and welcome to Greta's Yoga YouTube channel. I'm Greta, and today is a great practice for when you're tired. So maybe you were grudgingly getting on your yoga mat today and you just want something nice and easy or something to give you energy. That is what this practice is going to be. So thank you for showing up, for taking this time for yourself. And we're going to start in child's pose for our restorative breath work, as well as just getting us ready for this practice. So go ahead, take the knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch, and send the hips down low. We can extend the arms out long here, reaching towards the top of our mat, and we'll just surrender into the earth, feeling the support and the lift from earth, from Mother Nature here. And we can start to breathe. Noticing what's arising for you. The eyes can be closed here. Maybe you're just getting out of bed or you've had a long day and you're coming to close your day out now. Whatever's going on, be with it. And just start to check in. Slowly starting to activate the different parts of the body here. We can send awareness into our thighs and breathe into our hips and shoulders. Beautiful. Go ahead and take one more nice deep breath in. And let everything go. On your exhale, we'll push into our palms now as we lift ourselves up, keeping the knees where they are, walking our hands underneath our shoulders here, spreading the fingers wide. We'll just do quick cat-cow. Exhaling, drawing the back up, and inhaling, drawing the navel down here. Exhaling, rounding through, and inhaling back to center. Maybe smiling here. Do gentle movement to start to bring some energy, some heat into the body, and then we'll come to a neutral spine. Planting that left hand down firmly, we'll inhale the right arm nice and tall, and then exhaling, threading the needle, coming on to the right shoulder, and dropping the head down here, just creating a gentle twist. We can keep our hand here in this 90-degree angle, or we're going to bring that left hand around to try to grab on that right thigh, wherever that might touch, to create a deeper twist in the chest here. Breathe into the back body. And then slowly releasing that hand back to a 90-degree angle, pushing yourself up, bringing that right hand all the way up, and exhale, releasing it down. Go ahead, we'll switch sides now. Inhaling, lifting that left arm up high, and exhaling, threading the needle, coming onto the left shoulder now. Again, we can bring this right arm around to try to grab the left thigh and pull into our thigh, or maybe the back of our sits bones, as we twist open the right shoulder. Notice what's going on inside, how you're feeling. And then exhaling, releasing that right hand back to the earth, pushing ourselves up, left hand high, and exhaling it, drawing it down. We're going to bring the knees underneath the hip points now. We're going to push strong into our hands and into the tops of the feet as we lift the knees up, hovering here for just a moment, breathing deep, and exhaling, releasing down. Awesome. We'll do that one more time. Make sure to engage the core here. Inhaling, lifting the knees up high. Maybe you're starting to feel a shake, starting to feel some energy. And then exhaling, releasing the hands or the knees. We're going to walk the hands forward and curl the toes under as we send our hips up high towards a downward facing dog. So notice that transition. Allow this space for yourself. Maybe walking the heels out. Gentle movement. And then coming to stillness at the center. We're going to plant the right foot as we inhale, the left leg parallel towards the earth here. And then exhaling, shifting through, stepping it up, and lowering that back knee. Round through the shoulders here, maybe coming onto the fingertips. Notice how this feels. Look forward, maybe put a smile on the face. We start to bring a little bit of energy, a little bit of heat into our thighs, into our hips. Feeling that wind on your face. Woo. And then exhaling, planting the palms. We're going to shift the hips back, bring the toes towards our face, coming to a half splits here, a runner's stretch. Bringing the toes towards our face as we flatten that back, lift up slightly, and then exhale, trying to draw the knee towards the nose towards the knee, and keeping this right thigh in a nice straight line. Breathe here, keeping that left knee bent, and then exhaling, shifting forward, planting that right hand down. We'll inhale to twist again, lifting the left arm up. Beautiful. Exhaling. We're going to step the right knee up and step back to plank pose just for a breath. And then exhaling, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Go ahead, plant that left leg down as we inhale the right leg parallel towards the earth. And then exhaling, shifting it through, stepping it to our low lunge. Dropping that back knee. And then lifting up the heart, the torso here. Create a nice flat back. Breathing into the thighs. Again, maybe smiling here. Breathe deep. And then we'll plant the palms as we shift the hips, lift the toes up, and flatten the back here. And then exhaling, hugging through. Trying to bring the nose towards the knee here, stretching the back of the leg. And then rounding through, planting that foot and left hand as we inhale the right arm high here. Nice twist. And then exhaling, releasing, lifting that back knee as we step to plank for one breath, and then downward facing dog. Beautiful here. Nice and deep. Go ahead, look between the hands and then make baby steps or hop towards the top edge of your mat here, coming to a nice forward fold. Go ahead, inhale, halfway lift. Maybe bringing the hands onto the thighs here. And then exhaling, releasing, forward fold. Inhaling, bending the knees generously as we root to rise here. Nice and slow. Gentle, gentle. And then rounding the shoulders down and back, lifting the head up, palms forward. Let's go ahead and bring our feet hip distance apart, really pushing into all four corners of the feet, feeling this energy. energy coming up from the ground, going into the bottoms of the feet and up through the body, sparking that light inside of you. And then we'll bend the knees as we lift the arms up overhead. And then grabbing the left wrist with the right hand as we stretch towards the right, pulling the left side body open here. And then inhaling back to center, switching your grasp and falling towards the left side body. Feeling the opening here now as we expand through the right rib cage, through the right shoulder, and inhaling back to center. And exhaling, cactusing the arms now, palms forward, fingers spread wide. And then exhale, release the hands down, mountain pose, palms forward. Beautiful. We're going to step one foot back so that now we come lengthwise on our mat. And we'll bring our hands to our hips so that we can tuck the tailbone in, draw the hips down here, adjusting your stance however you need to. We can have the toes slightly faced inward so that we can really push into the heels here, or the outer edges of our feet, the knife edge. Round the shoulders down, hands on the hips here, nice strong power pose. My goodness, this falcon type bird has a mouse in its claws. Gotta love nature. All right. Anyway, nice strong warrior, mountain, whatever you consider to be strong, embrace that power pose here. Inhale the arms up now. Star pose, palms facing forward, fingers spread wide, feeling all this energy come in through the feet, through the hands. Nice, strong. Oh my gosh, there's a bird fight happening right now. Wow, I wish all of that showed up on the camera. But anyway, go ahead, release the hands down now by the sides. And we're going to heel toe in slightly. And then bring the toes out now. We're going to come into goddess pose. So go ahead, sink low into the hips here, maybe bringing the feet closer together, heels facing inwards. We're trying to really keep this shin, the calf in line with the knee and the ankle here. We can rock side to side, bringing the hands onto the thighs. Nice and strong here. And then we're going to bring the right shoulder in as we twist towards the left side. And then inhaling back to center. And then dropping the left shoulder to twist towards the right. And inhaling back to center. Exhaling one more time for the right side. Inhaling up. Exhaling towards the right. Whew. Got a little too into it. Go ahead now, maybe bring the feet in a little bit closer and grow the body here. So maybe bringing the arms up and then bringing one toe up, or one heel up so that we're on one toe, and then maybe the other side of the toe. And then just play around with this balancing. And then maybe we bring both heels up now and sink deep into this stretch. Breathing deep. And then exhaling, releasing, standing all the way up nice and tall here. Star pose. Beautiful. We're going to heel toe a little bit closer now. And we can bring our arms out in front of us for stability as we bend the knees and lower the hips, going with the hips sinking slow, going as slow as possible, maybe bringing the hands towards the earth for stability, for support here. Coming into a nice yogic squat. Go ahead, bring your hands to prayer position and using your elbows to push the knees open here, creating a deeper stretch. Beautiful. Breathe deep here as we ground down, as we also invite in energy up from the earth, come into our root chakra, send the energy up all the way through our crown. Beautiful. Try to sink a little bit deeper here. And then exhale, drop the hands down. We're going to bring the feet in even closer now. And then we're just going to rock back and forth from one toe side to the other, lifting the heels and noticing how this feels. And what we're going to do is try to work to bring our heels together, like so. If this is too much, we can go ahead and just keep the feet nice and wide and use our heels as seats for our sits bones. And so once we feel good in whatever position we're in, we're going to try to lift up the torso and bring the hands to heart center. If this feels good for us, we can try to create space now by engaging the thighs as we lift up, creating a nice gap here. If this is too intense, we can come back to rest the sits bones on the heels here, or again, we can keep the fingers on the earth for more support. This can be pretty intense on the ankles, so just know your limits, don't push yourself too hard, and we'll just be here for a moment. Awesome. Go ahead and hug the knees in now, keeping the heels lifted and bringing the hands up, prayer position. Again, pretty intense on the heels. Notice the sensations. And then using your hands for support behind you, we're going to come on to our sits bones. So we can adjust our position on the mat so that now our legs are long and we can move the flesh away from the sits bones. Go ahead, inhale the arms up overhead, bending the knees as we exhale, forward fold, grabbing onto the shins, the pant legs, the toes, or the feet here. It's okay if your legs don't come all the way straight. And then our intention is to bring our nose towards our knees, but they don't have to get anywhere close. If we're up here, and this is as far as we can go, that's totally fine. Whatever is in your practice today. Breathe in awareness. Breathe out any negativity. And then inhaling, releasing the hands, rolling up through the back. We'll sit up nice and tall here, maybe placing the hands behind our sits bones here to help lift up from the heart center. Nice, strong energy. Beautiful. Keeping the toes pointed here towards your face. And then we're going to exhale, bringing our feet, our soles to touch, coming into butterfly pose. So we can grab the bottom of our feet here and then hold on to our feet as we use it to help lift our torso up to sit up nice and tall, creating that nice flat spine. If this is too intense, we can come up onto a block or a folded blanket here for more support. And then we're going to exhale, round through the spine here as we try to bring our nose towards our toes here, trying to smell the goodies. Breathing into the back body, into the hips here. And then lifting yourself back up nice and tall again. We're going to come into a seated position of your choice. So cross-legged or one leg in front of the other, or like how I like to sit. Whatever is good for you right now. And we are going to come into a twist. So go ahead, bring the left hand to the right knee here. And then use your right arm for support behind you. Twisting open. Maybe drawing your head past the right shoulder here. And then releasing back to center and taking it towards the other side now. Again, lifting yourself nice and tall and not collapsing into that left arm, but using it for support rather. Breathing deep. And then releasing back to center. You're going to inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, release the hands down in front of you, all the way down until they hit the earth. And then walk your hands as far as you can out, dropping the head down, pushing into the earth here to not let the sits bones come up. And just release everything down and inward. Breathing into this practice. Beautiful. And then use your hands to lift yourselves back up. And draw the hands to heart center here. Close the eyes. Lift the sternum towards the thumbs. Notice how you feel. What's happening now? Do you feel like you have more energy? Do you feel more tired? What's going on? Go ahead, bow down the head. Thank yourself for showing up, for taking this time for yourself. Continuing your practice, whether that be to ground yourself, to alleviate any tension, stress, or worry, to become more flexible or build up your strength. I hope you found what you were looking for from this practice within yourself, within your own practice, and with a relationship towards yourself. Namaste.